Howdy. You're coming with me. I'm going to move the sprinkler. It's been running on the mulch for an hour, and it's so gorgeous out here. But I wanted to ask you guys about truth. And there's this saying that know the truth and it will set you free. But did you know there's more to that? In fact, I think it's missing the piece that says, but first, it'll piss you off. Yeah, so know the truth and it will set you free. But first, it'll piss you off. And reflecting on that, I learned it working with Legacies. I'm thinking about how, as consultants and advisors and therapists, I'm not a therapist, but there's my sprinkler. A lot of what we do is we just hold up a mirror. And then we ask questions about how the person feels, in regard to getting wet, in regard to what they see. And oftentimes, it's upsetting. It doesn't feel good to look in the mirror and finally see yourself. And so to be helpful and empathetic, we have to be careful. There's this thing called harm reduction. And basically you want to follow a simple formula of three kind of questions. Do you see the need to change? Do you want to change? And then, are you willing to do what it takes to change? And all of this reminds me of this other quote that I love that says, it's good to have truth on your side, but it's better to be on the side of truth. So, one more thing. There's this movie from the early 90s called The Field. And it's an American-made movie, but it's an Irish story. It's actually set in Ireland in the early 1920s after they started to recover from the potato famine. And in the story at the end, the patriarch of the family that controls the best, most fertile field to feed cattle in the village, he doesn't own it, he controls it, is freaking out. He is in the house and he's throwing dishes and just totally crashing out. And his wife, God bless her, she takes the mirror off the wall, this little square mirror, and she holds it up to him. His name's Bull, and she says, "Bull," and I don't do a great Irish accent. She says, "Look at yourself. Look at yourself, Bull." Oh man, I don't know how many team meetings to talk about the work that we do, advising enterprising family businesses, generational families, where really that kind of joke comes up, where we just want to say, will you look at yourself? Will you? Do you like what you see? Do you see the need to change? And are you willing to do whatever it takes to change it? Because the truth will set you free, but it'll piss you off first.